What's going on, guys? Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. As many of you know, I collect mini consoles. Not too long ago I did a video talking about my favorite mini console. I kind of ranked them, my top 5 favorites. I did indeed say that the Super Nintendo Classic was my favorite mini console. Second place was the Neo Geo, then it was the NES Classic, the Super Retrocade, and the PlayStation Classic. The PlayStation Classic. Since I did that video, I had picked up the Sega Genesis Mini, which I did a video on that. But today I'll be talking about another mini console that has, come into play here, has decided to join the battle. And I'm talking about the TurboGrafx 16 Mini here. Now this was actually slated to be released on March the 19th here of this year, but due to all the current climate problems and everything we're having with the COVID-19, there was a delay in North America anyway, so a lot of people are asking, so how did I get a hold of this? Well, if you go to the Japanese Amazon page, you can actually order this. You can actually go there, you can pick up an order. The crazy thing is, guys, I ordered this on Sunday night, which would have been Monday in Japan, and I literally got it today, which is Thursday. So super quick shipping, almost faster than what you get normally in here in the States and such as well too. And big shout out to John Riggs for helping me get the Japanese account all set up and everything, kind of get me in the right direction, so I was able to grab one of these. So I'm not going to do an unboxing or anything here because there's so many unboxing videos out there, and I'm not going to go super in depth into the actual console as well too. If you want that, I definitely recommend checking out like Digital Foundry. They have an excellent video up where they basically go over all the specs and everything of the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. What I want to do with you guys here today is kind of tell you, I did a video telling you exactly why I was excited, so I just want to kind of show you the hardware really quick here. Then we're going to go into the game. I'm going to show you guys some features, check out a couple games, and check out a couple actual hidden games that's in the actual console as well too here for you guys, so you can take a look and see what it's all about. This is going to be more of just kind of going over features and such as well too, and giving you my general thoughts, because I'm excited to play this because I didn't grow up with the TurboGrafx 16. We grew up with the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo. Never had one of these. My best friend did own one. I go with him to his grandparents' house for once in a while, and I'd play Bonk, I'd play Keith Courage. I remember those two games mainly, and really that was it. That's the only games I really played. So I'm definitely interested to see what's all on this actual console and what all great games that we can play here. This console actually came out, I believe it was in 1991 or 1990. Might have been 1990, because 2 years prior to that, the PC Engine was released in Japan. So my dates are probably wrong, but I know it came out in the early 90s, and the PC Engine came out in the late 80s. So again, though, I just kind of want to go over some details and such of the actual console here, and kind of go into the the features and such as well too. So really quick here, all that's really included in the box is just the box here. Here is the back with some artwork and such. Kind of tells you all the different games. Now this does have TurboGrafx 16 card games, the Hue card games. It has TurboGrafx 16 CD games, and it has PC Engine games as well too, which a lot of them are actually in Japanese. So it's got a ton of PC Engine games. I think in total, I want to say there's like 57 games I think it is on this thing. But yeah, we have a lot of PC Engine games, as well as TurboGrafx 16 games on here as well too, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. So the box, all that really came inside was an instruction manual. There was also a HDMI cord, of course, and there was a an adapter, or no, not adapter, I'm sorry, a power cord, which was just like a micro USB. No power adapter, so you did have to go get one of those, or if you already have a power brick or something, you can use that. So no big deal there. But also inside was the controller, of course, here. So you get one controller here. I think it's like a 10-foot cable. It's a pretty long cable here, but yeah, so you get one controller. Of course, you got the little turbo notches on there as well too. Now the cool thing about the controller here is it actually feels really good. It feels very, very good. I never really held a TurboGrafx 16 controller in forever, but this feels pretty damn good. Reminds me a lot of the Sega Master System controller as well too, being 2-button and everything. Now this was actually put out and made by Hori. Hori makes a lot of accessories and a lot of other controllers as well too out there. So it's nice to see that the TurboGrafx 16 Mini just isn't, or Konami, who is actually the developer behind this, didn't just skimp out and be like, hey, we're just gonna give you some cheap controller here. They actually got a hold of Hori, sourced them out and had them actually put out the controller here. So Very nice looking controller, and like I said, it does indeed feel very good here. Of course, it is a USB controller. Now, like I said, Konami did develop this. M2 is the ones that did all the emulated and everything as well too, for the actual games, which they do a great job with their work. Now, the actual unit here itself, I was actually surprised because it's a good size unit. It's actually it's not very heavy at all, but it definitely has some, some size to it. It's actually a little bit smaller than the actual true unit here, so it does mimic a lot of the actual unit as well too. You have the, let's see, the switch. You have the channel 3 and 4. I remember back in the day you had to actually switch over in 3 and 4. You had the RF adapter as well too, and the power slide here, a little power button, is actually the holder. I don't know if you can see that or not, but when you move it over here, your hue card with your game, your hue card would actually go into here, and you'd slide this over and it would hold the card into place. So that's your power switch. And then of course here you have the 2 USB ports, because you can have 2 controllers here. The system only comes with 1, but you can have 2. You can actually do more than 2 as well too if you get the Turbo Link, which you can get on Amazon and such as well too. And you can actually have, I think, up to like, I want to say like 5 or 6 players, something like that, or something along those lines, but you can definitely have more than 2. So again, as you can see, it looks fairly nice. I'm getting light bouncing off of that, but yeah, it looks fairly nice here. Now the cool thing about the back here is that it slides off. You just grab a hold of the bottom and it slides off. And what it does is there it goes. It's kind of tough at first, but that's one thing a lot of people are complaining about. So what it is on the back here, that's where your HDMI port's going to be, and then right behind here, there's actually, it's right here is where your power cord is going to go. So it actually goes here, your leftover cords go, and it comes out here, and then you can slide this thing back on. So it hides the cords, which is really well, but it is kind of a pain and such, but it's not bad at all. But again, the actual console is indeed a great size here. So again, like I said, I just want to kind of go over and show you guys a little bit of the features of the actual unit here. Like what it looks like, the size, the controllers, everything that comes with it. Like I mentioned, Konami did develop this. Hori did the controller. This is going to run you, I paid, let's see, it's $105 on Amazon, and that was in US and even in Japan. And my total was like $116, so I paid what, like $11, something like that. It was around like 11 bucks for shipping, which isn't bad. And again, I ordered it on Sunday and ended up getting it here on Thursday. So quick shipping, 116 bucks. From what I played here, it's a great console. So, and I really definitely dig the size. I think it's one of the best looking mini consoles that's out there. I think they did the best job with the detail and everything as well too. So what we'll do right now, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll jump into the actual console itself. We'll jump in and take a look at it. Like I mentioned, see some different features, check out a couple games, and check out those hidden games as well too. So let's go ahead and let's dig in. Alright guys, so here we go. We're actually in the menu. Pretty easy. Turn the power on here. We're greeted with this nice little screen here that gives you the language. So of course you have Japanese, you have English, of course you have French, you have Italian, Dutch, Spanish. Well, of course we're going to click English here. So you're greeted with this wonderful looking layout here. This menu. This is probably my favorite menus in the mini console. So as you can see, just kind of scrolling through the games here, a lot of them I don't recognize because again, I never had this console. So yeah, a lot of great games. Looks like some, of course, Splatterhouse and stuff I had played, but we're looking at the TurboGrafx background right now here, or the menu layout. Of course, you have the TurboGrafx 16 and the TurboGrafx 16 CD games mixed in here. So we'll go straight to the settings. We'll take a look at user manual. Of course, you have the language again. Display settings is going to give you different display settings where you can choose like 4:3, like a more stretched. You can do a more narrow. Of course, you can do like a 16:9, which a lot of people aren't going to play. And the last one here is actually something pretty cool here. It's a display option of the TurboGrafx Express, which is was a portable TurboGrafx 16 back in the day here. So not a lot of people are going to use that, but it's something pretty cool. It's cool that Konami went ahead and included this into the display feature. So most people, of course, are going to use the standard 4:3, so we'll definitely be doing that. We'll go ahead and take a look at some games in 4:3 as well too. Wallpaper, I don't like to use wallpapers. I have to have just a regular black background. But you do have several options as well here, so I'll go ahead and I'll just choose the regular black background because I think it always bugs me with with everything in the back there, so it distracts me. So back in the menus here, you can change the, over to the core graphics. So this is going to actually change the PC Engine side, your PC Engine or core graphics. So we'll leave it for core graphics right now, and I'll show you guys what the PC Engine side looks like here in just a little bit here. So of course you can sort everything by release date. We'll go ahead and do alphabetical order, game format. But yeah, we'll do everything in alphabetical order, so we can kind of go through the games as well too. Select console, PC Engine. You get that nice little graphic there. It's kind of cool. So now we're on the PC Engine side, which has a ton of Japanese games, and most of the games are actually in Japanese. So some of the ones are kind of like RPG and stuff, and JRPGs and whatnot. Like Snatcher even is all in Japanese, so it's gonna be kind of hard to play those unless you're really fluent in Japanese itself. But as you can see, you got that core graphics background right now. In a little bit here, I'll change it back over to the PC Engine one. This is actually Bonk PC Engine. Let's see, this is going to be like a different version of Ninja Gaiden. Going through some of these, I don't really recognize a lot of these. Of course, Gradius 1 and 2, great games. I played the heck out of those back in the day on other consoles and everything as well too. Fantasy Zone, I've heard of that before. Dragon Spirit. So some Bomberman. Wow, okay, some Bomberman. It looks like you have Bomberman 94 in there as well too. Excellent, excellent. Of course, we got Castlevania here, Rondo of Blood. We'll check that out here. Okay, so here's the PC Engine side, or sorry, the TurboGrafx 16 side. We'll go back to that here and kind of just go through the games. Bomberman 93, Bonk's Revenge, Kadash, Chamafu, Dungeon Explorer. Never played that. JJ and Jeff, heard a lot of things about that. Lords of Thunder, heard this game is awesome. Never played it. Military Madness, Motor Rotor, Newtopia, Newtopia 2, New Adventure Island, Ninja Spirit. New Adventure Island kind of has like a weird looking case to it, or or whatnot, kind of weird. Psychosis, R-Type, love the R-Type series. Soldier Blade, Space Harrier, played that on the Sega Genesis. Of course, the next one, Splatterhouse, played the heck out of that on the Sega Genesis as well too. 1, 2, and 3, I believe it was 3. Victory Run is going to be more like Outrun mixed with like a little bit of pole position. Splatterhouse is actually, let's see, this version here too of Splatterhouse is the PG version. It's not the mature version. Apparently on the PC Engine Mini, it actually is the version that has blood and everything as well too, the more mature version. So as you can see here down below, you also have different save states. So you have 4 save states down there below. And you see like where it says the little controller says 1, that means there's 1 player for that game. So of course most of these games on this console are 1 player, but we do have some that are 5 player and such as well too. Bomberman and such, you can play up to 5 players, I believe it is. 5 players on Bomberman 93. But that's what that means there. So like I said, you have the 4 different consoles there. And you can do different save states. When you do a save state, then you actually see the back of the TurboGrafx 16, like the little back that I showed you guys that snaps on, that will actually be on one of those consoles. So again though, mostly a lot of 1-player games. Let's see if we can find, here's 3, Power Golf, it's 3 player, 2 player, 1 player, 5 player again, 5 player. So as you can see, we'll check out Bonk's Revenge here so you guys can take a look and see how that plays. But yeah, this is a 1-player game. I used to play the heck out of this game back in the day. So I'll try to be quiet there because you can hear there's a nice little graphic, nice little cutscene type deal that shows the hue card getting put into the actual TurboGrafx 16. Makes that nice little clicking noise as well too. Definitely some great features they put into the game. I definitely appreciate that. They spent a lot of time and a lot of love, put a lot of love into this console as well too. Konami did, and M2, from what I can see, did a great job on the actual ports of the games. Let's see if I remember how to play this. I have not played this game in ages. I mean legit ages. I never even had an emulator for TurboGrafx 16 because I don't know, just never really got into it too much, but I've always had a little place in my heart for it just because it was in between that 8-bit era, because the TurboGrafx 16 was never really a okay, let's see if I can get up this thing. Wasn't really a true 16-bit console. Like the Genesis and the Super Nintendo was as well too. So it was more in between the the 8-bit era and the 16-bit era. But man, some classic games on here. Let's see if I can remember. Here we go. Knock him down. So far so good. I don't really see anything. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge purist though in this. So again, if you want some more information, some more in-depth, information on the games as well too. Make sure you guys check out Digital Foundry. They did an excellent job. I'm sure there's some other ones out there as well too. So I know Mad Little Pixel did a pretty good job on a couple of his. Seen definitely a lot of reviews and such. I've been trying to avoid some, but I did stumble upon some before I actually purchased this myself. So alright, get this thing here. So far so good though. I actually enjoyed this game. So this is Bonk's Revenge. We'll go ahead and go back to the menu here. So as you can see, I pushed select and run. It brings you to this page here where you can save your game. I'll go ahead and save it because I'll come back to this game of course here in a little bit. You can load it. So we'll go ahead and return the menu and I'll show you guys what that looks like here. So as you can see down below where the little slots are, the 4 different consoles are, that first one there means it's got a save state on it. So now you can see that. So we have an official save state on this game here. So we'll go ahead. I don't know if we're going to check out another one here before we jump into the PC Engine side. But yeah, let's check out this here. So apparently Lords of Thunder. As you can see there, I was trying to be quiet because what you can see is when you load up a PC or a TurboGrafx 16 CD game, you put a little hue card in there, and then because you had to have that apparently to play the CD game, so my understanding, and then you would actually could hear the noises of the CD-ROM, spinning, of the CD spinning. I think that's pretty cool. Again, nice little touches, and a lot of love put into this here, as you can tell. So, Lords of Thunder. Never played this game before in my life. There's a lot of shooter games on here, or shmups. Shoot 'em up games on here. So if you are heavy into shoot 'em up games, then this console is gonna be for you. There is some other games in here, of course, too. Some platformers and such like Bonk. You got Bomberman. You do have a couple racing games. Not really any sports games other than golf, power golf, but lots and lots and lots. I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm just gonna so you can spend your little credits there to get life and such, life orbs. Okay, I'll do that. Just kind of quickly go through this, but as I was saying, there's lots and lots of shooter games on here, a lot of shmup games on here. So definitely, if you're into those games, then this is going to be the console for you for sure. So all right, let's see if I can do some van damage here. Probably not, but we'll give it a whirl. Believe me when I say that I am not the best at these shoot 'em up games, these shmup games. I'm not the best at them. But so far, this game is a lot of fun. I do notice maybe a little bit. I mean, again, though, I'm not familiar with it, so I'm not too sure. I never really played this game before, but I can tell there's like a little bit of delay, maybe a little bit of lag, possibly. But oh wow, what is this thing? Okay, so get in front of them maybe and destroy. Come on, there we go. Pretty fun game. I could definitely see myself playing a heck of a lot of this game. So again, I'm a noob when it comes to TurboGrafx 16, so please don't give me any crap in the comments. But if you can give me some hints in the comments, definitely do that because I could use all that. Definitely use all that. So I'm not gonna save a save state here. I'll come back to the game eventually here. So again, I just want to check out a couple games here. Then we'll switch over to the PC Engine side because I definitely want to show you guys a couple of hidden games that's in this console as well too, which is another great thing. So here we are once again on the PC Engine side. So we'll go ahead and we will show you guys a little bit here. So if you click on Castlevania here, Rondo of Blood or Dracula X, if you click on this here and you hold down select and hit the run button, the game boots up here. But it's actually a little Easter egg in here. You'll see it in just a moment here. So you get the regular intro, and boom, right here you get stage X. So apparently a lot of things behind here with an error. But apparently, if you did it the wrong way on the original console, you couldn't play the game. But on here, it gives you this nice little stage of Castlevania Stage X here. So, as you can see, very, very cheesy little 3D type game here, but kind of cool. Again, just another little Easter egg, another little thing that they put into the console, just to kind of give it that much more, uniqueness here. So. Just jumping around playing here. It's a little 3D world here, little 3D characters. We'll go back into the menu here. So, and I'll show you guys two more that I know of anyways. I'm sure there's more out there. I might look into them a little bit later, but these are ones that I have seen that's out there as well too. So kind of going through the games here. There's so many games, man. There's, like I said, I think all together with the extra games, I want to say there was like in the low 60s. I think there was, or somewhere around there. I think there's 57 games total. I think they said something with all the different hidden games and stuff. There's like 60 or 61 games, something like that. So kind of just looking around here. I can't remember what the other game was. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart here. Oh my gosh, what was it? It wasn't Splatterhouse. Go back to PC. I think it was Salamander. I think it was. There's one that I saw. So let me see if I can find it here. There he is. Where's that? What am I doing here? I probably should go back and just do this from the A to Z. It'll be easier here. So let's see if I can find it this way. I believe it was Salamander. There it is. Yeah, if you push select twice, you're going to get a couple little chimes, and then you're going to hit run. A nice little click of that hue card. Love it. So now, if I'm correct, then we should get a different game other than Salamander coming up here. So there it is. Yep, Force Gear. Never played this game either. So we have Force Gear. So again, another little hidden secret here. Hit select twice, you get those two chimes, then you hit run, and you are actually into this game, which I've never played. It's another shoot 'em up type game that I have no idea what I'm doing. I probably not even gonna try. I have no idea what's going on. Am I supposed to shoot those or am I supposed to collect those? Holy crap. I have no idea what's going on here. Let's see, do I shoot those? Okay, yeah, apparently I shoot those. I thought I was collecting those. That was very that threw me off at first. Alright, let's see if I can. Come on. Alright. Wow. Jeez, man, a lot going on here. Now with that being said, I don't see any kind of slowdown or anything as well, so that's good. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what in the heck I am doing. Whoa, okay, I'm stuck now. Oh my god, I'm bouncing back and forth. There we go. Holy crap, what the heck is going on? There we go. Alright, well I'm going to probably jump out of this game because I have no idea. I'm about to sit down and actually play this and maybe watch some other videos of people playing this. I have no idea what's going on. So there's another one. Now there is another hidden game in here as well too. So apparently if you hit select twice, you hit 2 charms. But if you hit it a third time, you're going to hear another little charm. And then you hit run again, you get another, a second bonus game on Salamander here. So if I did this correct, we should get another game here, the classic Konami. We should get a different game here. Let's see if it works. And it's another shoot 'em up game too, by the way, so don't be surprised. Let's see what we got. There we go, Twin B. Never played this. All in Japanese, of course, but we'll go ahead and just select this. I imagine it's just like that probably just says one player. I have no idea. So now we have another shoot 'em up game that I have no idea what in the world I'm doing. Are those clouds? Are those? Yes, those are clouds. So am I supposed to be shooting something? I probably should have collected that. Definitely an interesting art style. I'm actually digging it. It's not bad. This is when I wish I was streaming. This is why I wish I was streaming so I can get some help on this. So, because I can have my viewers or whoever's in there. I don't give a crap if it's just one person. You can at least tell me what the heck is going on. So, all right. So now we got some. It got dark all of a sudden. Okay, what is this thing? Okay, so I'm probably gonna get destroyed here. Yep, I did. God, I'm just like Galaga and stuff, man. I'm just horrible at that game as well too. I'm not the best at shoot 'em ups, but I'm not horrible either though. But when it's a game that I have no idea what the heck is going on, I've honestly never played these, so interesting. There we go. Okay, so definitely interesting. Twin B, nice little arcade style shooter. So there you go. An extra, like I said, 2 extra games, bonus games already. So I think there's some more out there. I'll look into a little bit more, and I'm gonna do a more in-depth review. Not review, but like kind of some more information stuff on the games and kind of show you guys some more games and such. So again though, guys, this is what you're looking at here. Pretty cool. I dig the menu. Let's go back here and see if we can get the go back to the PC Engine side here. So let's go back down to menu design. So there's credits. I don't want to go to that. But, go back to menu design. Now if we go to, so that should change the core graphics. Okay, so that keeps everything core graphics. Now if I go back to that and I change it to PC Engine side, then it should take me to the PC Engine background here, or layout. Let's take a look and see. There it goes. Okay, so now as you can see, we have the PC Engine, which I like better. I'm gonna keep it this version. But again, and Salamander, by the way, is actually going to be exclusive to the North American Grafx 16 console. Apparently, the PC Engine version does not have Salamander. So, again, guys, if you have any questions or anything, leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer those. But again, though, this is my first time playing this, Grafx 16, so I'm definitely be digging into it quite a bit here. But make sure if you guys like this video, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on that bell notification to keep up with all things at Chit Chat Gaming. And make sure, like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. Something you're gonna pick up, something you're gonna skip out on. If you need help, how to get it, or whatnot, go ahead and leave me a comment down below as well, too, guys. So thank you for your time today. Once again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying, happy gaming.